Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see how to cook a mutton curry in a different way. For this, first I am adding a lemon size tamarind juice with salt. To that we will be adding pandan leaf, garlic and ginger sliced, little cloves, cardamom, cinnamon and cinnamon leaf. These are the few ingredients which we need. We are not adding onion or tomatoes for this dish. And then to this we are adding 4 tablespoons of vinegar and then 4 tablespoons of oil. Using a clay pot to cook this will give a nice flavor for the food. So for this, the spices which we will be adding is also very less items like chili powder, pepper powder and coriander powder. So these few ingredients and you can prepare this easily. So for that 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder and 1 teaspoon of pepper powder. I am adding 2 because I like a little bit spicier. So you mix everything together very well before placing it in the stove. It should be mixed very well. So that's why I am mixing here so that each piece of the mutton piece get coated in the mixture which we have made now. Mix it very nicely, and once it's done it looks like this, and then you place it in the stove and keep the flame very slow and close it with a lid. Next I'm showing you all how we are going to prepare a lady's finger curry. Lady's finger is also known as okra. This is rich in magnesium, folate, fiber, antioxidant and vitamin C, K1 and vitamin A. It is good for digestion as it has high fiber content and it prevents constipation due to its laxative property. It also protects the liver against free radical damages due to its antioxidant properties. The regular intake of it is very good for managing our cholesterol level and keep our heart healthy. So for this I have added a few pieces of tomatoes, a few curry leaves and a small piece of chili and few onion, a little bit of turmeric powder, pepper powder and cumin powder. So I have already added everything, and then I put a little bit of salt and water for the amount of the same as the amount of the okra for that to boil, and you put it in the stove and keep it in low flame until it gets cooked. Now let's get back to the beef curry and keep on stirring in between so that it doesn't get burnt from under. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm opening it in a while and then I'm stirring it from under. For me it was less oil, so I added 2 tablespoons more oil and then give it a nice mix and a little bit of salt because the salt was also not enough. Salt is according to your taste. You all can add how much ever you all like. And then give it a nice stir. Mix it very well, but this is kept in low medium until the whole thing is cooked. So it's better if the flame is very low. I added a little bit of water because mine was like going to get burnt from under, so I added a little bit of water because the beef was not cooked enough. So to cook it I had to add more water. That's also not that much, a little bit like half a cup. Now getting back to the okra, it's getting boiled now, but because it's in a low flame it's boiling slowly, so I close it with a lid. This is rice, coconut and sugar. Please comment how many of you like to eat in this way. And this is the food which I am preparing for my baby. It's pumpkin rice. I'm straining with a strainer. That is very helpful. When you're feeding the food in a feeding bottle, if you strain it and then add to the feeding bottle, it flows easily. So it's very easy if you do it this way. Or if you're just feeding from a cup and a spoon, you can just give it straight away. So this is the food to show you. I cook my son's food in a clay pot. I feel that it's very healthy to cook in clay pot for the kids. So this is, I prepare 2 batches because half I give at one time and then the other half another time. So that's easy for me if I prepare it together. So I'm pouring it in his bottle. And then to this I will be adding his formula milk powder, 1 or 2 spoons, and add hot water a little bit more, and then feed him his food. This is his lunch, and then that would be around 1 o'clock I feed him, and then again around 5:30 he will have his last meal of the day, and then he'll have milk rest of the day. Getting back to the mutton curry, a little bit of oil have started to ooze from the sides, so it's not yet completely done. I'm mixing it again, checking if the beef is cooked, and placing the lid again and covering and letting it cook again. Now this side, checking the okra, what's happening to it. It has started to cook. Some people like it very dry, and then they add little bit of thick coconut milk and just off the stove. For me, I just keep little bit of gravy because my kids like to eat with gravy form. As they are small, one is 2-year-old and the other one is 8-year-old. So I'm waiting until it get nicely cooked because my kids want it to be nicely cooked. But it is very nice if you can cook it when it's half cooked done and eat it. It's very healthy that way. Now for this I'm adding coconut milk, around 1 cup coconut milk, and then I don't let it boil. I just take it, once I pour the coconut milk, I just remove it from the flame. And this side, the oil has nicely oozed from the side, so this is almost done. So off the stove, and this is ready. You can see the thickness of the gravy. No onion, no tomato is added. It's very yummy and very simple. You don't need much ingredients to put into it. So I had leftover coconut milk. I'm adding that also to it. Don't need to waste things, no, these days. So it's better to use whatever is left, no. Do comment if y'all also do the same thing like how I do. So please try my recipe and let me know how it was for y'all too. Please subscribe my channel and give me a support. Thank you.